Welcome in our film experts. Today we are going to talk about 3 short films. All of them deal with problem of appearance-based discrimination. In everyday life, we face with situations when someone is insulted because of his skin color, visual defects, weight, height, etc. Some of our school students will express their opinions about films, The Most Beautiful Things, Identity and Plastic.
There are a lot of different people in this world, but there are always some who laugh and discriminate those who are different from others.
Just like in the short film The Most Beautiful Thing, there was a shy boy Brandon and deep girl Emily, and both of them had native problems. That was the reason everybody repelled them, because they weren't like others.
No matter how bad other people can be, it's nice to see that they can find a common language. Oh, by the way, what do you think about this short film?
These films were instructive and it showed us an image of our society. We all should understand that everybody is different, and means that you need to love yourself just the way you are. So accept yourself and everybody will.
So the next film was Identity. What's your opinion about it and what was the main story?
This film was about most of the people nowadays. They lost their identity and put on masks and pretend to be someone else.
And what's your opinion?
Every time joining another society, people are constantly changing the masks, but there was one girl who don't want to be like others. She wanted to be special and she take off her mask, so she didn't act anymore and she was just the way she are.
So, do you remember about what was this short film called Plastic?
Oh, it was about a girl who wanted to change to be beautiful, the perfect girl for her date, for a person she really liked. But in the end, it's the thing that matters the most, beauty of herself.
Yeah, what do you think about the movie yourself?
It's really thoughtful and with a deep meaning, because not all people understand that their own unique beauty is the ultimate thing for other hearts. What about you? What do you think?
I actually really liked it. I think it was really meaningful, and my favorite part about it probably was the poster that was hanging on the wall, and it had an inspiring quote on it, and it said, be aware of your dreams because they might come true. And I think it's a really important thing that people need to realize, because we often chase the dreams that we actually don't need to come true, and when they do, we often regret that we have chased them. And yeah, we understand that that's not what we need, and I think it's really important for everyone to understand. Yes. So we both agree that inner beauty is what matters the most, and people shouldn't change themselves because those things that they don't like about themselves, there definitely will someday be someone who will love them and who will love the person with all of his or her good features and imperfections. And yeah, that's what makes them unique, and that's what makes them beautiful.
True, because in the end, all that you need is to have a good personality and love the other person.
What are our conclusions? Each film could be evaluated from psychological and artistic aspects. Here are my classmates Katya and Alice. And Alice will talk about psychology and Katya will talk about artistics. So, about film, the most beautiful things. Alice, what's your opinion?
In this film, people was lonely. They was afraid of making friends because of their look, and they thought that other people will laugh about them.
I think that the message of this film, that love is the most important thing in our lives, and you can speak, heard, see, or you don't look perfect. Love is all what you need.
Okay, thank you. Now about film identity.
The people there was hiding their personality and identity because not of all want to show what we are. It's hard to talk about our problems. It's simple to not tell anybody nothing.
Okay.
After I watching this film, I read about the allegory of the cave, and I understood the idea of this film is based on this statement. If you had never seen the real objects ever before, you would believe that the shadows of objects were real.
Okay, and finally about the film Plastic.
Here was about girl who wanted to change her appearance because she thought that she isn't good enough for men, but we all must understand that we are beautiful as we are.
I think that in this short film, small detail is really important. For example, like a butterfly or a magazine or a poster on the wall in the street or poster on the wall in the house. And all of them express different attitudes about beauty.
Okay, thank you. I hope we showed you these films are worth watching. Thank you for watching and see you next time.
She lives in the shadow of a lonely girl. Boy, it's so quiet, you don't hear a word. Always talking, but she can't be heard. You can see it there if you catch her eye. I know she's brave, but it's trapped inside. Scared to talk, but she don't know why. Wish I knew back then what I know now. Wish I could somehow go back in time or maybe listen to my own advice. I tell her to speak up, tell her to shout out, talk a bit loud.